Hardball show, which airs every night at 9 p.m. Did you write this intro for me? She joins us now from 30 Rock. Rachel, you and I both spotted the same problem area, I think we can call it, for John McCain tonight, talking in a belittling fashion about the health factor in abortion rights. Your thoughts?
It was as if he was saying, what is this health of the mother? Health of the mother. This is something that the pro-abortion movement has expanded to mean anything. That could mean anything. Dismissive, snide, insensitive, and to women, I think on both sides of the abortion rights debate, it's going to come across as, I think, as demeaning and mean-spirited. I think that that is not going to serve him well. I don't know if the Obama campaign is going to pounce on it and choose to use it, but I think the women's groups certainly will, and I don't think he can run that far from it. He went on about it at length.
Yeah, Cecile Richards of NARAL is already going after. And I noticed it too. Let's take a look now at that exchange we're talking about, Rachel and I. Here it is from tonight's debate.
With respect to partial birth abortion, I am completely supportive of a ban on late-term abortions, partial birth or otherwise, as long as there's an exception for the mother's health and life. And this did not contain that exception.
Just again, the example of the eloquence of Senator Obama. He's health of the mother. You know, that's been stretched by the pro-abortion movement in America to mean almost anything. That's the extreme pro-abortion position, quote, health.
It's worse watching
Rachel,
it now.
It just seems to me, yeah. Rachel, if you make a joke out of the word health, you belittle its relevance, and it's also, if you don't have that word in as part of the Roe v. Wade court decision, what do you have? You have to have it in there. It must be there, it seems to me. And for him to belittle the term because maybe in some case somewhere it was abused, it puts him in a pretty weak position. I agree with you.
I think that's right, and I think that it's similar, actually, to the way he messed up the Acorn attack tonight. He was, if you were already with John McCain on Acorn, or if you're already with him on his side of the abortion debate, then maybe you knew what he was referencing, and that felt like he was sort of tossing you a bone. Maybe it felt like he was, I don't know, saying something that he needed to say to energize those people who already agree with him. But if you didn't already agree with him, those things came across as either, in the case of Acorn, something that didn't make very much sense, and in the abortion issue, on something that came across as very insensitive. He just didn't pace his pitches right.
Do you have a sense that this just isn't John McCain's time? I mean to say that the environment, the economic environment we're in right now, and the personality advantage that Barack enjoys makes it seems like almost impossible for him to win these polls on who wins these debates.
Well, I think
just the basic realities of what's around him, no matter what he does. If we had 50 of these debates, I predict we'd get the same results in terms of the polling from all the organizations that poll.
I think that campaigning matters. I think that the way that you conduct yourself politically matters. I think that, yes, it's true that the economic factors may be shifting the playing field away, and George Bush's approval ratings may be shifting the playing field a certain way, but you still get out there on the field and play. And John McCain did not say the phrase middle class again tonight. That means he went 0 for 3 in 3 debates. He never once used the phrase middle class, but yet he did say Acorn 3 times, said Bill Ayers 6 times. He whiffed the Acorn attack. He whiffed the Bill Ayers attack. Obama came back to him on that with a, frankly, very unsurprising result, and McCain then angrily retorted by saying, I've always repudiated every offensive, out-of-line thing any Republican has said in this campaign, leaving out there hanging the fact that his running mate has said that Barack Obama pals around with terrorists. John McCain doesn't have to be losing this bad. It's not the country that's doing to him. He's running a horrible campaign.
You know, Hillary Clinton said something really good up in Scranton this Sunday. I happened to be up there covering it, and she said, stop asking yourself, who are you for, and ask yourself, who's for you? I think that's a pretty good way of putting it. And I think the undecided voters at the end are going to say, who's looking out for me? Anyway, thank you very much, Rachel Maddow, my colleague.